May I please go vertigo? Hello, everyone. It's time for Artemis Oracle. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Let me move this up a little higher just so you can hear me and not the wind. Hopefully, the audio is working. So, I want to do a collective reading. Let's see what messages you need to know at this time. That's for your highest and greatest good. I'm going to go into the Archangel Michael deck just to set the tone. Some people just want to hear the Archangel Michael messages. So if you come across this live stream and you hear me talking about Archangel Michael, then you probably need this message right now. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. And yeah, this is my channel, Artemis Oracle. Let's see what Archangel Michael messages that collective needs to know at this time for the highest and greatest good. Archangel Michael, what messages is that collectively to know at this time for the highest and greatest good? Be careful, I want the cards to come out on their own. Let's see. What messages does the collective need to know at this time for the highest and greatest good? Let me see if I can fix justice a little bit more. I don't want you to see my crotch, you know. This is Artemis Oracle, Artemis Oracle, you know. Not Artemis Orifice. Okay, let's see what messages does the collective need to know. Archangel Michael, what messages does the collective need to know at this time for the highest and greatest good? La 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 la. Oh, they put the sword before. There. Okay. Okay. Ooh. This is a blessing in disguise. All right. Be patient, have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare to dream. So this is a blessing in disguise. I don't know if some of you have experienced some sort of rejection, a loss, or something like a situation, maybe some sort of obstacle, a diversion, distraction, something that you will know what this means for you. So if something like this has happened, it's a blessing in disguise. You know, it could be you're wanting something specific, but remember, sometimes we're limited in our perception. You know, there are things that we aren't capable of thinking beyond, or there's things that we can't even imagine happening for us. So there could be something that that you may be wanting, but you're not getting, and it may be because it's not what's meant for you. You're meant to receive something more. You're meant to receive something different that would be aligned to what exactly you need, that you can even fathom. But it could also be something that goes beyond what you could even fathom. You know, it could be what you're asking for is smaller than what you deserve. You know, sometimes we ask for little things, but it's like, no, you deserve more than that. And sometimes when we get distracted, we get have blockages, or we have certain rejections. It's because, like I said, rejection is God's protection. So that could be whatever this is for you. So whatever rejection you face is hold on a moment. Okay, we have the neighborhood bicycle passing by. Oh yeah, so something better is coming along. You know, whatever disappointment you're facing, or you have faced, or you experienced, something better is coming along. Just have faith. You know, whatever that disappointment was is a blessing in disguise. It could be something like, why did this have to happen? I mean, something could have been a catalyst or a trigger for you, too. Blessing in disguise. Okay. What else? That number 33. So that could be a life path number. That's a master number. If you're not sure what that means, go look it up. Okay, we have please. Why did I say this? I said please. Please. It came out of my mouth. Don't give up on love. Also, I know the card says about relationships and stuff, but I say also, please don't give up on what you love. You know, if there's something that you're really wanting to do, that you really care about and passionate about, but there's like certain things that are kind of getting in the way, it's for a reason. And some things are meant to be catalysts, meant to teach you, meant to help you realize something, help you to see things from a different perspective, you know? But I'm going to read this card, 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? Because we have 33. This is a blessing. But don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Okay? So it could be something that's related to something that you love, or it could be the blessing of the skies could be related to something or someone that you love. Anything else? A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Okay. Dolphins may be significant to you. I say that because dolphins are depicted in the card. Some of you may live like in the, I don't know where dolphins usually hang out. I don't think we have dolphins in the Atlantic Ocean, which is where I am at on the east side. I think they may be more in the Pacific. They may be around Florida too. I don't know. I don't know where dolphins reside, but that where dolphins are frequent may be the area you live in. So that may be a sign for you. Maybe you're going to an aquarium, you're going to see a dolphin, or you're going to see a dolphin picture, you're going to see a dolphin pendant, shirt, Miami Dolphins, Miami, okay? Some of you may be in Miami, maybe going to Miami. Okay, one more card. I don't know. I had to say that. I felt inclined to say that. That's how it works sometimes. I love in a hopeless place. I love in a hopeless place. One more card, please. I love in a hopeless place. One more card. Don't settle for less. This is a blessing in disguise. Don't settle for less. Don't give up on love. Don't give up. If you face some sort of rejection from someone, know that there's somebody better for you, okay? Just gonna say that. Whoever you wanted or whatever you wanted, because it doesn't have to be a person, it wasn't what you deserved. You deserve better. You need to remember that, okay? Remember everything that you bring to the table. All the love, the care, the nurturing, the energy, the dedication, focus. If you embody that, if you resonate with what I just said, whatever you wanted before that you were just rejected by, or you received the rejection from, it wasn't for you. It's not for you. Okay? Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Okay? Number 10. It's funny. Don't give up on love, but don't settle for less. 9, 10. Okay? It's a blessing in disguise. And 2, 10 is about completion. It's the end. Usually 9 is in numerology. 9 is the last number of numbers. Because it's 0 to 9. It's not 1 through 10. It's 0 through 9. It's almost over. Number 16. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. Because whatever rejection you faced, something better is coming along. The rejection was God's protection. Something is a blessing in disguise. Something better is coming along. Just as long as you don't give up, you don't lose faith. Whatever it is. On a person, it could be a person, but on love, like wanting to meet somebody, but it could also be something that you love. Someone that you could love, someone that you love, possibly. Because love can be, a relationship can be healed too. But don't settle for less either. All right, so take the message as it resonates. Because it's like, I got 3 messages. Don't give up on what you love. Don't give up on love. And that's like if you're already in a connection where you face some sort of challenges. And for some of you, it could be a relationship that's ending. But it's ending because it's a blessing in disguise. It's going to bring in something that's meant for you, that it matches who you are. It's not beneath you in any way. You know what I mean? Don't settle for less. Okay, we got those cards. All right. I think I went a little too long with that. I do that. I'm going to hone in on that. I'm a talker. That's why. Once you get your throat chakra all opened, you just like blah, 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 you know? But I hope the blah, blah, blah makes sense to you all. It helps you all. Okay. Let's see. What else we have here? I didn't bring that many cards with me. So if you're a subscriber to my channel, hi Dana, how are you? After I do the collective readings is when I'll answer questions. Or in between readings, I'll answer questions. So I'm going to go into a revealing the truth reading. Then after I finish that reading, and I'm not going to do too much clarification. I'm going to like kind of limit it to 1 to 2 cards. Then I'll take yes or no questions from subscribers. So you have to be subscribed for at least 20 minutes. Why am I shuffling my card? I did this yesterday. That's so funny. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, whoever else is there. Right now it's 10:24 here in New York City, where I'm from. I'm curious to know what time zone or time it is where you are, if you're able to comment or if you want to. Just want to make sure that all the cards are upright. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, this card, noisy sound. Yeah, there's someone talking behind me, but I'm talking too. So I'm a noisy sound. She's a noisy sound. Oh, 7:24 a.m. Oh, wow. So you're 3 hours behind me. Where are you, Dana? Wait. 3 hours behind. So that means you're in 3 hours. Are you in the East? I mean, West Coast, like California? This is 10 here, Nevada. Okay. So you're the West Coast. Oh, yeah, Nevada. Ooh. Okay. I hear people talk going to Vegas and stuff like that, but is there anything good in Vegas? Because the only thing I could think of is the shows. I know one tarot reader. She went to see Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. Is it du or de? Cirque du Soleil. I know they have the casinos. I don't care for gambling. I know they have other shows too. They have headliner shows. A lot of people do residencies in Las Vegas. Okay, let's see. Just getting the cards ready. Oh, Lake Tahoe. Okay. Oh, wait, that's it. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was in Nevada. Oh. Let's see. What is? Oh, for real? Oh, so it's like, are they two different ones or they're the same one, but they just like bordering both states? I'm sorry if I seem ignorant. Because I know sometimes certain things kind of overlap in different states. Okay. That's cool to know. I didn't know that. I always thought it was in California. That's why I was like, what? That's cool. Okay, what messages does a collective need to know? Okay. Breakup. I wasn't trying to break. It's funny, the Archangel Michael card was said it's almost over. So breakup. Walking away, separation, end. So some of you could be walking away from something or someone. Because a breakup, it could be a dissolution of a contract. It could be you're leaving a job. or you're leaving a relationship, or even a friendship. A friendship could be ending. Mirror, reflection, reference, distinguish appearance. Okay. Let me get more cards because what I'm gonna say what I'm thinking now. Some of you could be reflecting on an ending or breakup, a separation. However, it resonates with the way I initially read it. Like a end of a relationship, you leaving a job, or a ending a relationship, a friendship, a romantic relationship, or leaving a job, or dissolving a contract, even a marriage. So some of you could be reflecting on a breakup. Okay, what else? Missed you. Wow. Okay. This is somebody that misses you. Miss, wait, eager. Someone misses you. There's a sense of eagerness. So someone may be looking back, thinking back, reflecting on you, or you could be reflecting on somebody that you had some sort of breakup with. Silence, and there definitely has not been any contact. This is so interesting. I wasn't trying to do a love reading. Hi, Sakshi. How are you? Hi, Duncan. So, yeah, silence. There has not been any communication. Keep silent, coercion, hint. Hint. Okay, I don't know if you're getting a hint. Maybe this is a hint for you, for some of you, about this. This could be a hint. Someone that you broke up with is reflecting on your relationship and is missing you. They may be nostalgic, thinking about good times they had with you. It's interesting because when I look at this train, it reminds me of the train platforms here in New York City, the elevated platforms, and but I don't know if some of you live somewhere, or just as someone who lives near a train station, someone who could be at a distance from you. You could visit each other or see each other by traveling by train. This could be someone that you met while you were riding the train. I'm just like, because I'm noticing the train, the location. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, I have this new deck. I'm doing well, thank you. So I have this new deck that I purchased from Hattie Thorne Tarot. She's an Etsy seller. It's called Forged in Truth Tarot by Hattie Thorne. I saw Madison Intuitive Tarot using this deck, and I really love the graphics. I love that it has a lot of text because I love words. You know, it helps. You know, because I could use this as an oracle deck, but also a tarot deck, right? So I purchased this a couple weeks ago. Well, actually last month. The end of last month, and it came like in the middle of last month. It took a while to get here because it's coming from the UK. But the thing is, I didn't realize there was some sort of delay. I don't really know what the delay was. I think it was a back order issue, but the way this package came, like the seller, Hattie Thorne, she's the creator of this deck as well. She really did a really nice job of packaging the item. So I would definitely recommend her if you're interested in tarot cards. She has other tarot decks. There's a couple that I'm really interested in getting. But the thing is you have to pay for shipping. I had to pay over $20 for shipping because it's coming from the UK, you know, so then it has to go through customs and all that stuff. But I feel like this deck is worth the wait, honestly, because of all the information that you could use, or you could apply to a reading. You could use this as an oracle deck, a tarot deck. The graphics are really nice. It's like that vintage poster style for all the cards, and it has a lot of information. This is when I say people learn tarot, I usually recommend that they learn tarot through the Rider-Waite tarot, because basically that's like the original, almost the original, with the meanings for each of the major and minor arcana, right? But then this is a nice addition, like once you know the traditional meanings, because this specific deck does not come with a manual, like a guidebook or anything. So if you're going to start off with tarot, get a traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. which is, I have a thing about those decks. I love those specific tarot decks, honestly. Like I have a whole bunch of them, right? But this is like a nice addition if you want to have like build a tarot collection. I know I have that. But this is a nice addition because you can use it as, like I said, a tarot deck, but an oracle deck. The seller, she packaged it really nicely. It came in a box, and then it had like little shredded paper to like cushion the package. But inside, she gave like extra gifts. She gave me a specific tarot card from her new tarot deck, and it resonated with me. It resonated with me. I really liked it. It resonated with me as a tarot reader. It really. I just saw a butterfly right now. Oh my God, it's a monarch butterfly. I always see a white butterfly, but I see a monarch here. It was I'm not gonna even say because it's very personal, but because she said, I selected this for you from my new deck, and it resonated with me. But she also included like a little stone, like a gemstone or crystal. It was what was it? A banded onyx, and then I mean it was just a really nicely packaged. I said that I was gonna do like a little review of the deck. I'm doing it right now. So I'm going to put in the timestamp, but I want to use this deck finally. But if this is something that interests you, if you like this imagery, you like tarot decks that have a lot of messages on it and that you can use as an oracle and tarot deck, this is something I recommend. The cardstock is kind of on the stiff side. So if you're like a riffle shuffler like I am, I do like to shuffle like this. You have to be careful because if you overdo it, it could create a curve. So you have to be careful how you shuffle too. Also, I did notice a little bit of like peeling, but that depends on the type of shuffler you are, the way you shuffle. So, but I really recommend the deck. It is pricey. It is pricey. And on top of that, you do have to pay for shipping. But I just wanted to share the review. My review. I've never done a review on the tarot cards before, but I like this deck, but I felt compelled to because I would love to in the future create my own tarot and oracle deck. So I wanted to support a fellow tarot reader because you can't be a tarot reader. You cannot be a tarot deck creator. You cannot be a tarot card creator without knowing and appreciating what tarot stands for. You know, I know that people who create decks just to make money off of it. But there's people who also actually, this is a part of them. You know what I mean? Like tarot is important to them. Like it has value to them. It has meaning to them, personal meaning. So from her, I'm getting that vibe, you know? So I hope that was helpful in any way. So I'm gonna go back to the reading. What's the timestamp? 23:30, okay. So 23:30, we're going back to the reading. All right. So like I said, some of you could have gone through some sort of breakup with somebody that may be currently reflecting on you and they miss you. This could be somebody that lives at a distance, someone that you either, you could visit them through train travel, or you could have met them in a train station. There has not been any kind of communication. I don't know how long you and this person have not been you haven't been connected, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna clarify each of the cards: breakup, walking away, separation, end. I'm gonna clarify that first. Okay, we got one card. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is usually about someone who is very strategic, someone who could be scheming, but if there was a breakup, some of you could have felt like this person was being dishonest because the Seven of Swords is also known as being like deceptive. You know, strategy is survival, right? So I don't know if this person was deceptive in any way. You felt like they were being sneaky, not completely honest with you, like they may have been hiding things from you. I don't know. I want to say that may have been broken trust. Can I get one more? Yeah, the Devil card came out. You felt like this person was not being honest, that they were hiding things from you. You may have felt like they were creating illusions. You also may have felt like your connection wasn't a healthy connection. And I don't know if some of you had a sneak away, like if you had a, like, if you ghosted this person, if this is the way you broke up, like you snuck away and you never heard from them again, or you never reached out to them. I don't know if you felt like you had some sort of toxic attachment with this person too, because the devil has two people chain. We know this a part of the tarot deck, you know, but you may have felt like this person may have been being deceptive, saying certain things to keep you trapped in a relationship. I don't know if you felt trapped. For some of you, it could have been that. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn energy. I'm only saying that because the devil is Capricorn's major arcana. And it's so interesting. As I'm talking about the devil, look what shows up. The Lovers, you know? Yeah. Some of you probably felt like this is a toxic relationship because if you think about it, the Lovers and the devil, they're the same card. So it's like the same coin, two sides of the same coin. A healthy relationship, harmonious relationship, right? But then here is like a toxic relationship. So for some of you, you may have felt like there was a bit of toxicity in the connection. Maybe somebody was dishonest or deceptive, maybe, or just hiding things from you. And it kind of made you feel, I don't know if this person was hiding things from you and it kind of brought up certain fears that you had. That happens too. Like if you feel like someone's not telling you the whole story, your mind starts to run amok, right? And it could have changed the way you viewed this person too, you know, because you felt like they were not telling you everything, like they were keeping certain things away from you. But for whatever it was, I don't know. For some of you, I don't know if some of you feared that they had a family, like, or some of you could have found out that this person had a family. Not the case. Maybe this person was lying about their finances. Maybe this person was lying about how much money they make or where they worked. It could be that. But for some of you, you'll take whatever resonates, because Ten of Pentacles is about legacy. So I don't know if some of you were worried or feared that this person was hiding having a family, like they were already in a relationship or connection. But it could also be like this person was lying about their money. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Oh, wow, that's funny, because I said lying about money, Five of Pentacles. And the devil and the Five of Pentacles go hand in hand, because the Five of Pentacles has to do with worth and value. So sometimes but also like fear of abandonment, fear of being left out in the cold, right? It could have instilled some of those thoughts in your head. Kind of, I don't know if they're like it's still like I don't know if it triggered your insecurities. That's what I wanted to say too. And yeah, if something like that starts to trigger certain things in you, then you're like, yeah, this is not healthy for me, you know? And some of you could have been reflecting on the relationship, maybe this is what you're understanding now with the Mirror card. You're looking back on a relationship in which those things could have happened, where you felt like this person was hiding something from you. They may have been deceptive. They could have been, you had, maybe this person's keeping secrets from you, or you're thinking they're keeping secrets from you, is what started to activate certain fears. Or this person could have simply actually been lying and you found out. And that's what caused you to end the relationship. Maybe some of you found out this person was already in a connection, or this person was lying about their finances. Take it as it resonates, okay? All right, so let's go to Mirror. I did not mean to clarify that part as much as I did. Let's see what Mirror is. Reflection, reference, distinguish, appearance. Some things aren't always as they appear, you know? And sometimes when you reflect back on something too, you gain a different perspective. But also, like I said, you know, sometimes if you're in the heat of the moment and you're in all these different emotions, you don't really see things clearly. But what they say, hindsight is 20/20. You see things clearer after, you know, when you look back in the past, or you're away from the situation. Okay, let's see what Mirror is. Tell me about Mirror. Ace of Cups. You could be reflecting on how much love you felt for this person, the emotions you felt for it. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. You or this person is reflecting on the love, the feelings, the emotions, the compassion, you know, this whatever relationship you had. It was so sad because if it was a really loving relationship and but it was just certain things were getting in the way, certain toxicities. It could be within the relationship itself, or it could have been within this person themselves, or you yourself. It could be a combination of those things. But some of you are reflecting on how much love and compassion there was, how much love you have for them. They could be reflecting on how much love they had for you. We have the Queen of Cups. So that's water sign energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. All right. Now, what's this miss you? That could be what they're missing, all that love that you provided. But let me look, I'm going to clarify a mirror more. Five of Cups, disappointment. This person possibly disappointed you in some way. You know, this person could be reflecting on, like, definitely reflecting on the good times, reflecting on the love and care that existed within the connection that you brought to them or they brought to you. Remember, it goes both ways. I don't know who I'm reading for. Somebody's missing somebody. Somebody's reflecting on somebody that had a relationship with. But it's like, I wonder if this person wants to, they miss you. Okay, that's great. You know, that's nice. But what can you do with that, right? Miss you. Five of Swords. Could have been some sort of argument that you had. 5-5. May 5th could be a single damn aisle. Might mean something to somebody. That's Taurus energy. May 5th is Taurus. Knight of Cups, chase beauty, offer kindness. Oh my gosh. Yesterday I did a reading where the person was running. It was a love reading. Running, but towards beauty. Here it says chase beauty, offer kindness. Somebody misses you. They look reflecting on the argument, conflict that you had. The relationship could have ended because of somebody's pride. Like I said, somebody's fears were activated because, I mean, and if that resonates. Because for some of you, it actually was, some of you, this person was not the greatest person, or the connection was not the greatest connection for you. So please take it as it resonates. Everybody's situation is different, right? With the Five of Swords, you won. Was it worth it? So there could have been some sort of argument. Somebody probably said something, did something. Somebody's ego was hurt, probably was even triggered. That's what may have caused the breakup, right? But the Knight of Cups, chase beauty and offer kindness, leave it better than you found. So someone is missing you, they're reflecting. I feel like they want to come towards you. The Anchor card is there. I mean, Anchor, look at the Anchor right there. The Anchor is like, so like somebody wants to is grounded, maybe seeing things different, grounded emotionally. Oh my gosh, it says follow your heart, but stay grounded. Yes, so somebody, Page of Pentacles is communication. This person misses you. You may miss them. There could be a internal conflict about wanting to communicate, right? Because we do have the Page of Pentacles. Pages communicate. They make offers, you know? Yeah. So the Knight of Cups, yeah. The Page of Pentacles, potential is everywhere. So, like, whoever this is, they may be wanting to come towards you with an offer. That's something that they could be considering too. All right. Was the silence card? Keep silence. So for the mystery card, we got the Knight of Cups as water sign energy, and the Page of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy, earth sign. May 5th may be significant. July 10th, too? Because I see 7/10. July 10th. Maybe a significant date for you. Could be a birthday. That's Cancer season. Just saw somebody I know. Okay, silence. What is the silence? Why is this silence here? Keep silent, coercion, hints. Maybe this reading is a hint to you. I am the High Priestess. Silence. Silence. What's the silence about? Ace of Wands. Wanting to have a restart, a spark, reignite the spark. It's something that they keep into themselves. What else? Tell me more. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is usually, see, have a new beginning, right? But passion in new beginning. Reignite the spark. Reignite the passion. But Four of Wands is about celebration, coming together, homecoming. Maybe somebody's wanting to come home. Somebody may be returning to you. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody from your past. It could be somebody that you've had a child with. It could be somebody that you knew since childhood. It could be somebody that you consider like a soulmate that you feel connected to. But it says, look back with gratitude, let it warm your heart. But it says other things too. But somebody's nostalgic, and it makes sense because they're reflecting and they're missing you. But definitely, somebody's definitely wanting to come back home. I don't know if this person ever said to you, you feel like home to me. You're home to me. Some of you, they may want to reestablish or rebuild your connection, start from scratch. Yeah, so that's it. That's the end of that reading. I hope it resonates with you all. Okay. Hi, Raul. How are you? They have to keep missing you. Okay. Love only happens when it's raining. I love thunderstorms. Do you guys like thunderstorms too? You ladies and gents, do you like thunderstorms? I love thunderstorms. Oh gosh. Let's see. You do? Oh, I love them. I love the rain. Yesterday when I was after I did a live stream, when I was going home, it started to rain. And the funny thing is, I was thinking about not even taking my umbrella. Because it was my umbrella I leave at work. But something told me, take the umbrella. You don't know. Just take it. I'm like, okay. I'll just put it in my backpack. That's it, And then a couple steps after out of the building, it started raining. And I was like, oh shit. I'm glad I took the umbrella with me. Okay. Gotta listen to your intuition. It's funny, I was talking about thunderstorms, and look, emotional storm is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I don't know if I told you what happened to me. I did something. I don't even want to say what I did because I'm like, damn it. That was a stupid thing I did. But that day, I did something. The thunder was like, it felt like God was like, you dumb bitch. Why did you do that? Like the lightning was right in front. And then I'm in the building and it felt like it was like striking, I was like, what the fuck did I do? It was that day I did something. And it was like, I angered the gods. That's what it felt like. I don't know if you've ever felt that way. Like you said or did something and it seemed like God was angry. I'm doing good. Thank you. That was so funny. No, but hindsight is 2020. Remember? But I was like, oh wow, that was so funny. Okay, let me see. I think I brought. Yes. Okay. So, like I said, I was gonna answer yes or no questions. I have my yes or no deck with me. My yes, no, maybe so deck because some of the cards don't have an answer on it. So if you have a yes or no question you'd like to ask, let me know. I'm going to give like 2 minutes. If nobody asks a question, I'm going to go into another reading. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. I'm Artemis Oracle. I'm an oracle and tarot card reader, and apparently a tarot card reviewer. You know, I haven't done reviews on anything for a while. I used to do kind of like makeup reviews. I like testing makeup and stuff. I used to do that on my beauty channel. Um, but you know, like all the new makeup that's coming out, I was like, I can't keep up with this shit. I don't got a man paying my bills. I'm paying. This is coming out of my pocket, you know? Is what's giving Dana anxiety going to turn out good? Is what's giving Dana anxiety going to turn out good? Is what's giving Dana anxiety going to turn out good? Let's see. Is what's giving Dana anxiety going to turn out good? Is what's giving Dana anxiety going to turn out good? Okay. Is what's giving Dana anxiety going to turn out good? It's saying yes. You have the Three of Pentacles. So I don't know if it has to do with work or something, but it's saying yes. You got 2 yeses too. Yeah, it's solar plexus. So yeah, your anxiety is for no reason, you know, and that's more mental than anything. So it's saying what you're anxious about is going to turn out good. So switch the energy around, like turn the anxiety into excitement, you know, because that's how manifestation works too. Like imagine whatever it is that you're wanting to turn out good. Imagine what good looks like to you. Start thinking about that instead of it not working out, because that's where the anxiety is coming from. But maybe there's a fear of it working out, it being a good thing, it turning out good, but then you know. But focus on what that good is to you. Look at that. Turn the anxiety into excitement. You know, that's something somebody taught me that sometimes I have to remember whenever I feel a certain way, or I used to feel a certain way. Okay, does anybody else have a question? Didn't I tell you I'm not doing any more questions about Amita, Raul? I remember I said I'm not answering any more questions. When you keep asking about the same person, I'm not going to feed into your delusions. You know? No more Amita. We talked about her many times before. You're going to have to ask a different question. I have good memory. Like I have people, I think I said this before, if you keep asking about the same person, that shows a little bit of a obsessiveness, and I'm not gonna enable anyone's obsessions. So you can ask a different question. If not, I'm gonna go into another reading. Let's see. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this instead. Okay, we're gonna go into the coffee cup oracle. The anchor card, I love this card. It's my favorite card, but let's see what the collective needs to know. I will go down with this ship. That's a song from Dido. Let me see. I will go down with this ship. That song popped up in my head because I saw the ship card. Dido ship. Okay. That song is in my head now. Can I put this here? Dido song. I think it's White Flag. Hold on a moment. The song that came to my mind was White Flag. That's about surrendering. That's you letting go of control, letting things go the way they're meant to. It's also having faith. I know some people may look at surrendering or releasing something as giving up, but it's not that. Because if you're holding on to something and it's disturbing your peace, that's not good for you. Okay, let's go to the coffee cup oracle. What messages the collective needs to know at this time? The coffee cup oracle. I have to say this because I know there are going to be other tarot readers that will feed into other people's delusions, but they're not helping anybody. So anybody who keeps, if you're not gonna, whoever this resonates with, if you have like, you want to ask about certain people, because this has happened a lot before, and that's why I had to be like, cut it off, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be enabling that. Any tarot reader who entertains someone's hyper focus on someone, they're not helping you. You know, they're enabling you, they're keeping you stuck and not allowing you to move on, because they keep telling you things that are going to keep you stuck waiting for someone or something, you know, because any good tarot reader that wants to actually help people will tell you, you need to let certain things go. You have to have faith. You have to release certain things. Do what you can, but don't be controlling or trying to hold on to something that may not even want anything to do with you or isn't even for you. You know, I have to say that, you know, because as long as you keep viewing the people that tell you what you want to hear, you know, you're doing them something. They're not helping you, but you're helping them. I'm just saying it. I'm putting it out there. Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to like feed anybody's delusions. I'm here to try to help people. I felt like I had to say that because I'm thinking about other tarot readers that do that, you know? Like, I wouldn't trust a tarot reader that does that, honestly. You know, because the whole point of this is to help people, not take advantage of people. And we have a lot of that in the community. Okay, let's see. What coffee cup oracle message do you need to know? Okay, look, the gates, opportunities, and home. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Moon. Back to you. What brings me back to you? Cycles and change. So, okay. Space through the floor. Hope it brings me back to you. Envy, protection. I love this. Yes, 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 yes. And look at this. Earlier, we had the Archangel Michael cards, and guess what? We're on the cards. Dolphins. And remember, I kept harping about dolphins in Miami, and like Miami dolphins, or you live near anywhere there are dolphins. You may be seeing dolphins. That might mean something to you. And look, flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Oh, well, she said, hold my hand in the sand. What the fuck? Okay. So romance is sweetness with flowers. Okay. I'm going to tell you something that I noticed right away. There are going to be certain changes in your home that may be causing people to become envious. But also, it may be certain changes that you need to make in your home to protect yourself. Your home could be like where you reside, where you feel comfortable, where you feel is a safe haven for you, right? It's like, but it could also be your body. There could be certain things going on within your body that may be changing. You may be going through certain cycles or changes, biological changes, hormonal changes. Some of you could be entering into a new age bracket for some of you. But it's like whatever is going on, there is protection around you, but there could also be envious energies around you. But I feel like I focused more on the eye being like the evil eye. It's something being, your home is protected. You are protected, right? And it's like, as long as you continue to do everything that you have to do, cooperative, be flexible with any changes that you may be experiencing with the moon card, because it says phases and cycles and changes that may be happening within your home where you dwell, your residence, or within your body. Go with the flow, do what you have to do. And also protect yourself if you feel like you're making really positive changes that's bringing certain attention towards you. Because it's like the more attention you bring to yourself, you may be attracting negative energies or envious energies, jealous energies, evil energies, low vibrational energies. So make sure that you're protecting yourself, doing what you have to do as you're going through that transition, because it could be some sort of transition. You could be moving. You could be getting an opportunity to move. There could be an opportunity too that's going to happen because of certain changes that you need to make. Some of you could have completed something too, and this is why a new opportunity is making itself available to you. And it's one that's meant for you. I feel like it is something that's meant for you. But it's going to require cooperation. And it's funny because earlier I answered this girl's question, Dana's question, and she got the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, collaboration, working together. So the Dolphins energy is that cooperation too. Whatever it is, whatever these changes are, make sure you're still making time for fun, that you're making time to enjoy life, whatever those changes could be, So Katya, I didn't even read your question until now, so maybe this is your message right here. Make sure you're protecting yourself, make sure that you're protecting yourself, because there could just be certain changes you may be experiencing in your body. I just saw I didn't even read your message until now, so this could be your message. Sometimes that happens. But you have to protect yourself, protect your body. The reason why I think about cycles and changes is because as a woman, as human beings, we go through different phases in our life. We have infancy, early childhood, then we go into regular childhood, middle childhood, then adolescence, where we're going through puberty, and then we also enter adulthood, and then we also get into the stage where we start to, go through menopause, perimenopause, premenopause, all that stuff. So there may be some sort of physical changes happening too. This is why I said your body, you know, as a woman, something with the menstrual cycle, anything like that, because the moon, you may be noticing when your cycle is changing. I had to say, some of you could be getting your period like in the full moon or when it's a new moon or anything like that. You might notice that it's switching over. It's like going back and forth. So if you do notice any changes with your menstrual cycle, for women, I would suggest going to the doctor and see if there may be certain hormonal changes you may be going through. Get necessary diagnostics so that they can see what's going on. That's coming to my mind right now. So I hope that's helpful to whoever it was meant for. Now with the flowers card, romance is sweetness. And underneath, we have romance, sweetness with the flowers. And then we have sadness and female, an old woman. The last time I saw the old woman card, I was like, wow, because I'm 43 years old. I'm like, I'm a woman sitting on a bench. I don't consider myself old. And then we have the shark energy. So I will say this too. If you're a feminine energy, I would say, or it doesn't matter because you could be a masculine. I would say sharks, it says survival and power, right? But for some reason, there could be somebody around you, I would say, that you have to be aware of. It could be, if you're a masculine, you need to be aware of a female that may be coming in very sweet, loving, romantic, or it could be you could be a feminine. You need to watch out for a shark-like energy from a masculine energy. So just be aware of that. That came to my mind. So that might resonate with you in some way. So it's just like, if you encounter that type of energy, and we tying it back to the cards I saw earlier with the eye, the protection, make sure you're taking necessary precautions to protect yourself, protect your energy, also stand in your power, uphold, create, establish, enforce boundaries. If you feel like there's somebody coming towards you, that may be, if there's somebody circling you, some of you could have somebody circling you, maybe coming back around, anything like that. So beware of that. This person may try to come around you, or this energy, the shark energy, and the negative aspect could be coming around you because they feel like you're vulnerable. So be wary of anybody coming towards you with romantic gestures or acting extra sweet, especially if you do not know them. Okay? I mean, even as adults, we have to learn not to talk to strangers too. And especially in social media. So beware of that, okay? Because we do that a lot too. Yeah, because this person could be wanting some of your money, some of your abundance, because the fish represents abundance and luck. Okay, so if you're someone that, like I said, if you're getting a lot of attention, you may be gaining the wrong attention, and these people may be coming around acting all nice and sweet because they're trying to get something from you. Remember the cards earlier, so protect yourself, protect your energy. Also be wary of what you're posting, so don't be showing off too much because you don't want to be attracting the wrong type of people towards you. You don't want to become prey to some predator because sharks are predators. We have to remember that. Stranger danger. So I hope that was helpful. I'm not going to clarify that because I'll be here forever. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to go into a love reading. Let me put my fortune cards away. It's so funny because I was talking about don't be showing off because you might attract certain energies, right? And the card that I saw was the wealth, the peacock card. Peacocks, they're known for showing off, the male peacocks, because they have those beautiful feathers. And those peacocks too, the feathers have eyes. If you know how peacock's feathers look, they have eyes. So you may have a lot of eyes on you. Okay, so be wary of who you allow in your energy. Okay, I had to say that. Not to instill fear, it's just to create awareness. Okay, because I'm not a fear monger. I'm not trying to incite fear in anyone. It's just be wary, be careful. Because that tends to happen. You see how it is. People, when they become famous, they start to get a lot of stalkers. They have a lot of eyes on them. Thank you so much for all the likes. All right. Katya, just protect your energy, okay? Because you may have somebody that's jealous of you, okay? It just may be negative energy that's attaching to you. It's weird because I was gonna say something about mental health, and I kind of stopped myself. I don't know when it was, weeks ago maybe, and I saw this video recommended to me because I didn't really finish my thought about it, but it's something that I kind of believe, but I do not want to tell people not to get mental health treatment if they need it. But the video was talking about how these sisters were psychic, right? But they thought they were schizophrenic. They had schizophrenia. And sometimes I wonder if mental illnesses are actually illnesses. It's just people's natural abilities. And then it gets diagnosed in that way. But the thing is, like, if a person wants to get treatment, they need the treatment. It helps them live life to the fullest. I'm all for it. People should do what they feel is right for them. But if someone decides not to get treatment, then they also have to make sure that they're taking care of themselves to not let whatever mental health issues that they may have interfere with their life, because we do have a lot of people who have mental health issues that are in the streets. They're not safe. But then also the behavior that they're exhibiting, because they're not getting any help, or they have no or the support they need. They're also not. They're creating dangerous environments for other people. So I don't say things lightly. It's just ideas I have. But to see something like that, it kind of validates what I think. I didn't watch the video, but it's something that I have thought about. But I feel like people, if you feel like you have to get psychiatric treatment, I want to say psychic treatment, but psychiatric treatment, then you get that. You do what is right for you. I will never tell somebody to jeopardize their livelihood or their health because of a theory I have, Like, people should do what they have to do to take care of themselves so they can live life to the fullest, Because the last thing is, like, if you're depressed, you have anxiety, you're diagnosed with having bipolar disorder or narcissism or borderline personality or whatever other things, schizophrenia, anything like that, then get the treatment you need. I feel like you don't. But also, sometimes you gotta look outside the box. Get the treatment you need, but also be open-minded to other things too. That's just a weird theory I have. But I will never tell anybody not to get medical treatment. If you are sick, go to the doctors. Get the help you need. Learn what's going on with you. Learn the treatments. Get the treatments if you feel you're comfortable getting that. If you have access to it, hopefully everybody should have access to treatment. But I will never tell anybody to not do something. You do what is best for you. Okay? It's your body, it's your choice. Man or woman, okay? Let's see. Okay. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm not going to love Oracle deck. See what messages we get from here. What love messages does the collective need to know at this time? Can I get 3 cards for love, please? Three cards for love. This resistance. I wanted to say distance, but that would be so funny if that card comes out. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Okay. So there's a little bit of fear, trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. This is giving me double energy. So someone could feel captivated by you too. And that could be why they're resisting. Because let me shut up because I'm getting ahead of myself. Give me one more card. Family. On the bottom, second chance. Wow. This came out yesterday when I was doing a reading. I think it was yesterday. I did 3 live streams. So I think this card, the second chance card, came out with the Wusa reading I did. All right, second chance. Making amends, reconciliation, opportunity. Resistance, trapped, family. Secret admirer, suppressing and timid. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. I like another tarot reader. His name is Patrick Tarot, and he says this, and it's, oh, excuse me. Ooh. His name is Patrick Tarot. And he says that no one's really stuck. If somebody wants to be with you, they will be with you. They won't make no fucking excuses. Okay. But I'm also like Patrick Tarot. I do not do third-party readings. I do not feel comfortable with that. I do not condone people cheating on people or cheating with people who are with people. I don't condone that at all. You know? So if you resonate with their party, and I'm not going to read it this way because I don't entertain that. It's not right doing that, you know, because however, like, I'm going to say this. If you can't take other people's relationships seriously, then how the fuck are you going to take your own relationship seriously? If you don't respect other people's relationships, how the fuck are you going to respect your own relationship? Riddle me that. Okay? So resistance, trapped, and family, fertility. So, you know, resistance, trapped. Someone could be like, I don't know, you know, your family could have like different belief systems, cultural norms, expectations, even religious factors may be in play, right? So somebody's family may have a lot of power or control over them and may not allow them, or they feel like they don't have the power. I'm like, if you're an adult, you should be making your own choices. You should understand that you should be doing what's right for you, not what other people want you to do. Okay? So I feel like somebody could feel like they're trapped because of certain familial expectations. You know, like something about culture, religion. Somebody it could be that. Now, for some of you too, because I see pregnancy here. Ew. I don't know if some of you or someone around you, because remember, these readings don't have to be about you. This could be going on around you. And it's funny, I say that, side note. I remember one time I was like getting this cheating. I later found out that somebody in my family, their husband was cheating on them and got somebody else pregnant. And the person in my family I had not really been in contact with. I didn't really know what the fuck was going on with them. But we're siblings. I'll say that much. We're siblings, and they found out their husband was cheating on them with another woman and got another woman pregnant. You know, so this is why. And I would hear this in tarot readings too. But then it was also something that I was like sensing myself in the situation. But it was my sister. Yeah, that was. So you could be connected. You could be sensing other things that's going on. Also, that's why you have to be careful with your energy, because like, remember, family, we're like connected energetically, even DNA, biologically, you know what I mean? So it's that family bond too. So some of you, somebody could be trapped there could be somebody who's trapped, who's claiming, oh, I'm so glad I helped you, Dana. Sometimes, sometimes you probably just, there's something I probably said to you that probably helped you, that you needed to hear. Sometimes it's hard, like, when you're in the middle of it, the feelings you're experiencing, it's hard to like really think clearly, but I'm so glad I was able to help you. So there could be somebody who is resisting a connection. There might be because you may be different than what is accepted by their family. I don't know if somebody feels like, maybe it could be like a same-sex type of thing. It could be connected to, maybe someone feels like they have to choose between two things and they feel like they're trapped, that they stuck, that they can't really. But I feel like this is more so a mental thing than anything. But I know for some people, I'm not going to negate certain people's experiences, who they are actually an unhealthy, toxic, abusive relationships. This is not the audience I'm talking about, because that is a totally different animal. That's way above my pay grade, But it could be that someone could be trapped in a unhealthy family dynamic, trapped. It could be a feminine energy that's trapped with somebody. She feels trapped to this person because she's having this person's child. It could be that. I don't know if they're with somebody who's like suppressing them, keeping them away from their family, away from their friends. Oh, wow, that's heavy. That's why I don't, because I know people are like, oh, you could just get out. It's not that easy. It's not that easy, especially if there's fear instilled in that connection. That's why I say it's above my pay grade. This is where the authorities have to come in. This is where family needs to really, the support system needs to come through for this, whoever this is. Unfortunately, the fear is overwhelming, where someone feels like they have nothing, that they're trapped. And I don't think people understand that. You could be like, oh, you could just leave. It's not like that. You don't know. You don't know. It's not that easy. So anybody who's never experienced that, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. When people are in relationships where they feel they're trapped, they're stuck with somebody that is abusive. You do not know what that is. You don't know what it's like to experience that, and you don't know what it's like to try to get yourself out of that situation. So if you don't know, you've never experienced it, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because people, they talk out their ass. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's not that easy for people. Now, like I said, let's get out of the energy. But I felt like I had to say that because people like to talk shit about things they don't know. If you never experienced it, you never lived it, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I have to say that. Somebody needed to hear that. Now, if it's a secret admirer, this person could be feeling trapped. They really don't know how to come towards you. And it could be tied to their family. I'm not doing third party, so I'm not talking about someone who's trapped in a family, but they want to be with you. I'm not doing that shit. I don't do that. I feel like this is someone who could be like you may be different than what their family would accept. And it could be, like I said, it could be same sex. It could be different race. different skin color. I'm gonna say that way because we're all the same fucking race. But this person could be suppressing, but also this person could feel like they're trapped in their emotions, you know. They're afraid. You know what came to my mind? You know, sometimes if you've ever been in love before, you've ever been in a relationship where you love somebody and then it ends, and then you feel like you're in this, when you're trying to heal from the ending, you feel like it's never going to end. Like you feel like you're always going to be in love with somebody that is never, the feelings are never going to go away. So someone could also have that fear of like, they do like you, they admire you, they may want to come forward, but there's that fear. But the fear could be stemming from, what if they fall into that trap again? You know, because if that has happened, let's say someone could have had an experience where they were trapped by a person because of pregnancy, you know, like someone got pregnant, someone got someone pregnant on purpose to keep them trapped, or vice versa. Someone got pregnant by somebody to keep the person trapped. You know what I mean? Someone got trapped by pregnancy, let's say. So I think like this, somebody could have that fear of that happening again, feeling that fear that they'll get trapped in a situation like they have in the past. So this is maybe the reason why this person is resistant, you know. But it's interesting because underneath the deck we have second chance, reconciliation, walking away, and opportunity. This person could have got away from the situation that trapped them, if it is like someone got trapped in a pregnancy, by pregnancy. But it's like the opportunity to have a second chance. Maybe it could be a second chance at love with you if you're not in a, you know, like this is someone that's interested in you that you don't even know. Maybe you know. There could be someone that has a crush on you and they want to come towards you, but they have that fear. If you're interacting with this person, you may have an idea, you may get a vibe, just how they interact with you. But this person does think about the possibilities that you and them may have if they were to open themselves up to an opportunity to like come towards you. But it could also be the fear of being rejected as well, right? But there definitely is a conflicting emotions because of what has happened or what they have experienced in the past, you know? And it's interesting because underneath conflicted and then releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. But it could be a matter of them releasing themselves from the past, releasing themselves from their fears. Because sometimes, like I said, someone could get trapped in their mind, trapped in the fear that they could repeat a cycle. Like if I do this again, will it happen again? Like if I open myself up to someone, will I end up in a situation where I feel trapped? You know, because that is a possibility. But the thing is, you have to be very discerning and look at the signs that people are giving you about whether or not they're healthy to engage with in a romantic way, you know? So yeah. And underneath the beauty card, remember I had the Knight of Cups and it said chasing beauty, offer kindness, and look at the beauty card is underneath. And then we have conflict again. Yeah, somebody is feeling conflicted about somebody. Clashing differences and compatibility too. So there could be some sort of conflict too. You know, maybe, like I said, differences. It could be cultural, it could be religious, it could be like skin tone, ethnicities. I should say that, ethnicities, anything like that. Beauty, it's not only something on the outside, it's the inside too, but it could actually have to do with external. Yeah. This is interesting. Okay. Let me see. It's interesting. I got two guys behind me and I'm doing a tarot oracle reading. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, all eyes on you. It's interesting because I was listening to a song and it said eyes on me, all eyes on me. Something like that. Huh. I'm thinking about the peacock card. Remember? I showed you earlier in the fortune oracle, the coffee cup oracle. Why did I call it that? Okay. I want to get, wow. Ten of Cups, happiness, family, togetherness. But let me put that there. Thank God they weren't getting me. They would have saw my ass. Justice. What's right? Always win. Justice, bringing balance, a fairness situation. Ten of Cups. Someone is, because I just saw it said the truth is clear with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, truth is clear. No favorites, no every action has a nonsense. The best things in life are the people we love. You know, this card has to do with family too, but it's also about harmony, peace, love. Well, let me get one more. Ten of Cups with the Justice. Somebody could be thinking about like, all right, if they see you in a certain way and they know you in a certain way, they've interacted with you. If you already know this person too, maybe wondering why this person hasn't made some sort of move towards you. It's just something that's blocking them. It could be the past. It could be actual family, like their expectations and stuff. But this person could be considering like what's fair to them, or this is something the person needs to do. If it's you, you got to think about what's fair to you. What is fair? You deserve to be happy, you know? And you shouldn't sacrifice your happiness because of somebody else. And remember, I'm not doing a third party, okay? Because if you don't respect other people's relationships, how are you going to respect your own? So this is not that type of reading. Because I'm not that type of reader. And I'm so glad Patrick Tarot said that, because I was like, I'm glad I'm not the only one. For some readers, I don't know, like some of them, I honestly, I haven't encountered a reader like that, but I won't entertain that energy. Okay, but it's funny because the Ten of Cups and then Justice is 11th. It's the 11th major arcana. Okay, the Magician. Manifestation, creation, skill, not luck. So why aren't you using them? Make it happen. Skill, not luck. You have the tools. So the Magician is someone who has all the tools, all the skills, the power. Use what you've got. But I feel like it's not more so skill or anything. I feel like it's just a manifestation. It's like thinking about what it is that you want, what you want to attract towards you. Justice and the Magician. I don't know who he was talking to, but he made me very uncomfortable. Two of Wands with the Page of Cups. Two of Wands with the Page of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to communicate, express their emotions, but the Two of Wands is like deciding, like being at a crossroads, deciding which path to take, you know? So what's your move? This person could be just, you know, at this place where they're questioning what's fair to them, what it is that they want, what it is that they desire, what they want to manifest, and then which path they want to take, what brings them happiness, you know, or which path to take to communicate the emotions, you know, because this is a secret admirer energy, you know, but the Tower, this had to break. So this person has to make a decision. It's like make or break for them, because they could be missing out on an opportunity that's good for them, you know, or it's good for you. Remember, I don't know who I'm reading for, you know. So Let's see. Number 16. So whatever decision this person wants to make, it could be creating a tower moment too. You know, them going against the norms, going against expectations. That could be creating the tower moment. Expect the unexpected. This person may even communicate with you and it may surprise you. You know, you don't realize this, you know? With the Two of Swords. Yeah, you definitely don't realize this with the Two of Swords. You may be not even paying attention. You may be in your own world. You may not even see this coming with the blindfold, you know? So, or they may not see it coming because it could be you, you know? Wow. They're going to choose what's fair to them. Temperance. Harmony is choice. Choose wisely. Harmony with the Ten of Cups. So they're going to choose what's best for them. They're going to do what's right for them. You may do what's right for you too when it comes to this love situation. Um, so I hope that was helpful for you all. Let me see. Do I want do another reading? Let me see. I want to do another reading. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at that, soulmates. That might mean like maybe this person sees you in that way. I've seen a guy, he's over there working out. He's doing pull-ups or something. Yeah, he's doing pull-ups. Okay. Let's see. All right, how many people are here? Does anybody have a yes or no question they want me to answer for them? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna Okay. All right. So let me put my cards away and then I answer your question, Jenny. Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my cards ready. So I'm gonna answer some questions and then I'm gonna leave. Let me put these cards away too. They're too expensive. Okay, let's make up the cards ready. Ooh, it's getting sunny. Sunny, sunny, sunny. I had to call a friend to just let them know some drunkard said something that I was like, I don't know who the fuck he's talking to. I don't know if he was talking to me, but I'm letting someone know. Because remember, I'm still a woman. You know, I gotta protect myself. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna answer Jenny's question. All right, will Jenny move to China in the future? Is that a real question? Because some people ask. Let's see. Will Jenny move to China in the future? Will Jenny move to China in the future? Will Jenny move to China in the future? Hi, Rabid. How are you? Good morning. If that's what you want, yes. It's saying, Jenny is saying, yeah, you will move to China. But that's if you want that, you know? It's saying yes. Hope that's helpful. Now, that's Rob's question. Hi, Rob. Okay. Is Rob in is Rob in track to get a job soon? Is Rob in track for getting a job soon? Is Rob in track for getting a job soon? Is Rob in track for getting a job soon? Is Rob in track for getting a job soon? It's saying yes. You got two yeses. You got this one and this. So there could be two job opportunities that could be coming towards you. But with the temperance card here, I would say it's something that you're gonna have to be a little bit patient with. It's one is gonna be like one that's gonna require patience on your part, and the other one may not be the best one, and maybe for for now. But yeah, it's saying yes, you're on track. You got double yeses, triple yeses. So yeah, I hope that helps you. You're welcome, Jenny. Hi, Aina. How are you? Hold on a moment. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Lion Sky. Anything else? Hi, Chiva. How are you? I think I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? It has to be a yes or no question, okay? Thunder only happens when it's raining. I'm doing good. Let me know your question because I'm going to be ending this live stream soon. I'm glad you're doing well. Oh, it's getting bright. It's getting bright. Oh, it's almost noon. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, the guy Chief has been reaching out to, has been talking to reach out. Wow. Okay. So the guy Chief was talking to reach out. No, the guy that Chief was talking to reach out. Well, the guy that he was talking to reach out. I knew, yeah, they are. Yes, I saw like a lot of yeses. I saw the Ace of Cups. I saw another card that was a yes. But yeah, yes, you got a yes. They will reach out soon. I would say like within a day, because swords are like very quick. You know, you can have a thought really quick. You know, emotions can arise very quickly. So it could be like within the next day. It could be even within the next hour. But I would say within the next day, just to give time. Yeah. You're welcome, Shiva. Hope you have a good day. Thunder only happens when it's raining. That song, I have to listen to the original. Okay, those guys are man. Okay. So I'm going to be ending the live stream soon. So if everybody has a question, please let me know. I'm going to be ending it within the next 2 minutes. I thank you all for being here. I appreciate your time. I hope the messages that I was able to get for you were helpful in the best way possible, resonates with you in the best way. I'm not answering that. Why does it matter? If you don't want to talk to her, then you could ignore her message. I'm not answering that. You have free will, you know? Rob, I'm not answering that question. If she reaches out to you, you don't have to respond. You could ignore her. Because if you're thinking about her reaching out, do you want her to reach out? If you don't want her to reach out, then think about something else. Okay, Aina. Remember, you have free will. Like somebody reached out to me yesterday and I didn't, was it yesterday or the day before? I'm like, I'm not talking to you because when I go to reach out to you, you don't even respond to me. So like I'm matching energies, you know? Like I sent her a message like months ago, like last year, and then ignored, you know? And then I'm like, well, I'm glad you're thinking about me. That's nice to hear, you know? Okay, will work start in September for Aina? Then that's what you need to be, really tough. People are tests to us. They test our boundaries. They test if we stand up for ourselves. You're gonna have to face her, you know? And usually bullies, they have a lot of insecurities. Bullies are insecure people who are projecting their inadequacies onto others. Okay, let's see. Will work start in September? Let me do it again because and if you say she reaches out to you, then how does she have access to you? If she's reaching out, is she like your phone number? Is it social media? Like block, 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 you know? That's a because that's like the easiest way to like not allow anybody to contact you, or you don't even have to. They say it's considered passive aggressive, but no, it's protective. You're protecting yourself, you know? I'm sorry, Aina, I haven't got to answer you yet. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, work start in September for Aina. Will work start in September for Aina? You know, it's funny. Because earlier I got the death card, and death card is October, November. That's Scorpio energy. October, November. Here you have the Hierophant, right? Hierophant is Taurus energy, right? But it says maybe. And the bottom, you got yes. But Judgment is considered Scorpio. I don't think it's going to be a September. I think it's going to be around Scorpio season for you, Aina. I think it's going to be around Scorpio season. So if there's any changes that you need to make, I don't know, because I know I think you have a family business. Is it if I remember correctly, is it a family business? But yeah, I think that's what I'm getting. It's like I don't think it's September. I think it might be a little bit later. But remember, this is the current energy because there could be certain things that you can do now that could make some changes. Okay. All right. I hope that's helpful, Aina. Because I remember you were asking about your family business and you were asking about your father, and I hope I'm remembering correctly. But you know, like this is the current energy. So there could be certain things that you can change, you know? So I'm gonna be ending this live stream because I'm already tanned enough as it is, you know? So I thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your likes and subscribes. I'm not gonna be on tomorrow, but I will most likely be on Sunday. So then I could answer. Wait, no. I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe Sunday morning, because tomorrow I have to do something. So and maybe it's tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you will know. You will see me if you're subscribed and you have your notification bell on for me. Then you will know when I'm on. Okay. But I thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate your time, engagement. I look forward to seeing you next time, and I hope you all get to enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care, everyone. Bye. Have a good day, Dana. Bye, Aina. Bye, Rob.